Today I finished up $1,600 on the day. As you can see on the screen, I took 3 trades, 2 wins and 1 loss. Kind of a choppy day to start with until we got to the Apple news in the afternoon. But the first trade I took today was I took the 6170 puts at 1021, which is right here. It started to bounce up the VWAP, rejected a few times, but once I got underneath the bodies of these candles right here, that's when I grabbed the puts. I grabbed the 6170 puts at $6.60, and they went from 660 to 760. So got $1 plus out of that. So very pleased about that. The market's been so choppy lately, so you got to take those dollar moves because you just don't know what's going to happen. The market's just been very, very tricky and choppy. So when you're up a little bit, you just got to take it. You can't hold home runs. Take the small base hits and just get out. So the next play I took was I took calls at 1144, which is right here, right when I got over the 617 area. I think actually I grabbed it a little sooner. I grabbed it right around 616. 80 is where I grabbed it. I grabbed the 6175 calls at 610, and then it dropped, came back up, and I just finally cut it. It wasn't going anywhere, and so yeah, that was not a good play. But I was kind of thinking that we get over 617, we're going to go to 617.50 or 618, which is a higher day and pre-market high, but we didn't even get there. It just chopped to death right around VWAP all day. So kind of an annoying play, annoying start. So then I took another play at 2 o'clock. I took calls at 2, which is right here. We had this knife shoot to the new lower day, which ended up looking like a stop hunt. So as soon as I saw that and it came back up over 616, I grabbed calls because to me it looked like a stop hunt, and that's what it was. And I took the 6190 calls at 520, and they went from 520 to 660 right there. So I had a little more size to cover my loss, and what led to me having a green day. So ended up being a good play. And of course, a few minutes later, well, not a few minutes later, about a half an hour later, Apple had some news, and then the SPY just took off, and that's the day. So very, very tricky. This whole week's probably going to be like this, choppy and tricky. So and being a short week. So with that said, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching.